The USS Abraham Lincoln has hosted President Bush, traveled around the world, made history with that record-long 11-month deployment. And after a short stay in Everett, it headed back out to sea today. King 5's Chris Daniels tells us where it's going and what sailors' families have to say about the short stay.
There goes the flag. Daddy's raising the flag, girls.
Jamie Marstall said goodbye again to her husband.
We had just gotten married in June and they left in July.
The USS Abraham Lincoln has kept Chris Marstall away from home for most of their marriage, and he's off again.
I was really mad when I first heard about it, but it's Navy. That's what I signed on for.
3,500 sailors left Naval Station Everett this morning for an earlier than expected deployment.
I believe absolutely in what he's doing. This is where he's supposed to be, and we need these guys to keep us safe.
The USS Abraham Lincoln just returned to its Everett home port in May after a 10-month deployment. Sailors were kept at sea to aid in military efforts in Iraq and Afghanistan. The Navy originally said the carrier wouldn't be redeployed until May of 2005, but the Navy says the ship's situation changed.
We're operating under a new concept called the Fleet Response Plan, and we're tailoring our deployments more to suit the needs.
It means deployments could be closer together on the calendar, but shorter in overall length.
I took the test last night and I'm pregnant.
Jamie Marstall hopes this deployment lasts less than 9 months.
I just talked to my husband when I first got here, let him know that he's going to be a daddy.
The Navy says the USS Abraham Lincoln and its 3,500 sailors are now headed to San Diego and then to the Western Pacific. The Navy officially says this deployment will only last 4 months, although anything is possible. At Naval Station Everett, I'm Chris Daniels, King 5 News.
And the Navy also says the new response plan is geared more towards meeting military needs versus keeping a strict schedule. Members of a Prowler squadron from NAS Whidbey are also on board the USS Abraham Lincoln.